He was a high school dropout, a small-town mechanic, no finance degree, no tech background, and yet he scammed some of the smartest investors in America out of nearly $1 billion. This is the story of Jeff Carpoff, a man who turned a fake solar company into a $1 billion Ponzi scheme and lived like a king while it all burned behind him. In 2008, Jeff Carpoff and his wife, Paulette, launched a company called DC Solar. They claimed to manufacture mobile solar generators, trailers equipped with solar panels and battery storage, designed to power everything from disaster zones to outdoor events. It sounded like the perfect clean energy solution: eco-friendly, profitable, tax incentivized, a golden opportunity in a world hungry for green innovation. Investors lined up. DC Solar wasn't just backed by wealthy individuals. Major banks, insurance firms, even Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway put in money. From 2011 to 2018, Jeff Carpoff raised more than $910 million. But there was a catch. Most of those solar generators didn't exist. Here's how the scam worked. Carpoff sold investors on a tax shelter model. They'd buy mobile solar units, lease them out, and claim renewable energy tax credits. In theory, it was passive income with government backing. But in reality, Carpoff was fabricating fake leases, creating phony invoices, and using new investor money to pay off old ones. Classic Ponzi scheme. To keep the illusion alive, he built just enough real trailers to show during tours or inspections. The rest? Complete fiction. While the investors thought they were funding clean energy, Jeff Carpoff was blowing their money on a lifestyle of obscene wealth. We're talking over 150 luxury vehicles, including rare Ferraris, Bentleys, and vintage muscle cars, private jets, yachts, and real estate all over the country. Even a NASCAR sponsorship, because why not? At its peak, DC Solar looked like a booming company. It even had federal government contracts. But behind the scenes, the numbers never added up. By late 2018, the FBI and IRS launched investigations. Auditors noticed irregularities. Leases couldn't be verified. And those solar units? Most were nowhere to be found. In December of that year, federal agents raided DC Solar's offices. And just like that, the empire collapsed. Jeff Carpoff was arrested and eventually pleaded guilty to wire fraud and money laundering. In 2021, he was sentenced to 30 years in federal prison, one of the longest white-collar sentences in U.S. history. His wife and over a dozen other co-conspirators were also charged. In total, more than $910 million vanished. Investors were left with nothing. DC Solar became one of the most infamous green energy scams ever recorded. Jeff Carpoff didn't invent new technology. He didn't innovate. He didn't build a product. What he built was a lie, a billion-dollar illusion powered not by sunlight, but by greed, fraud, and confidence.